What's up, lovely people? So in today's video, I want to highlight the difference between regular coaches and magnetic coaches. So this program that I run is called Magnetic Coach, and it's all about how you can close deals without a single sales call. And the way we're able to do this is because we use something called the autopilot attraction funnel, where you're able to build that know, like, trust factor and then simply invite people into your messages, have a little bit of a discovery conversation, and at the moment when you would normally send them to your Calendly to book a sales call, you're simply going to present them with your offer through a simple Google Doc that will tell them how they can get involved with your work. Now, there's a lot of cool intricacies about this, but the biggest thing is you're going to create real scarcity and urgency, and you cap spots for people to enroll. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to pull my iPad here, and all I want to do is make a simple chart where we're going to highlight the difference between your regular coach that I'm sure if you've been in the coaching industry, you know for so long that there's tons of them out there, and the difference between a magnetic coach. And you know what? Let's make this pretty. Let's use the wonderful color red because that's a color that represents the brand of magnetic coaches. All right, and I'm going to list out things that the normal coach does and then pretty much show you the inverse of what a magnetic coach does. So the first one is a regular coach will push a client to sale. This is essentially going to be, almost forcing them to buy. It's going to require them to use some objection handling and some tactics and some sales training to get the person to be pushed over the edge to buy. What magnetic coaches do differently is we actually pull clients to sale. So we're all about this attraction pull, this magnetic pull. We're building a magnetic brand that attracts the right people to your content. It's a way for them to make the decision on their own to actually want to communicate with us versus the other way where where regular coaches are usually just sending ads out or cold DMing and forcing people to get on a sales call whether they want to or not. Which brings me to the next big point about magnetic coaches is regular coaches will most of the time, pretty much every time, sell by calls. And what I love about the magnetic coach model and the autopilot attraction funnel is they sell without calls. All in the DMs, all in the DMs with voice messaging, with written word, or with email is how magnetic coaches sell. The next one is regular coaches will build trust during or after the sales call. Now, what I mean by this is there's no pre-selling mechanism in place for most of the regular coaches. It's a quick conversation to show that the client or the prospect will show interest in wanting to learn more, and then they will force or push upon the sales call almost immediately, and then they use the discovery call to kind of find out if you could actually help them. And that's where a part of the trust is being built, which then could force you to a two-step call to then have a separate call for the sales call, which is just a lot of time wasted. And your time could be much better spent creating content, attracting the right people, or working with your clients that are existing clients and get them the best results that they possibly could get. So here, where it's different for magnetic coaches is they build trust far before the sales convo. Now, this is not builds trust far before the sales call because we don't take calls as magnetic coaches, but it's far before the sales conversation. So before that prospect ends up in your Instagram DMs to actually have a discovery or sales type of conversation, the trust is already built before that moment happens. Big distinction there. The next one is Grand Slam offers or irresistible offers. Now, thanks to the wonderful Alex Hormozi and the $100 million offers, A lot of regular coaches have followed that plan on building Grand Slam offers. Now, I'm not actually saying that those are bad offers. There's just better offers out there. And what I like to teach my clients who become magnetic coaches is simple, single, clear offers. You want to be able to communicate this offer so easily that a 3-year-old can understand it. And you don't need big lofty promises. You don't need big guarantees with these types of offers as you might need with Grand Slam offers. You just need a simple, clear, singular offer to get this job done. Let me make this a little bigger because we're going to keep this list going. All right. The next one is regular coaches share how to content. Now, this is like age-old what you're taught all day long, right? Share value through your content, show that you know what you're talking about, and do it in a way that essentially can educate your viewer to go implement what they want on their own. That works, but it takes away the moment or the need or the big pain for people to want to pay you to get the help. Because you're pretty much just giving them the game plan and saying, go do it yourself, and then if it works or doesn't work, you can then come to me and come work with me. That's not the most plausible way to grow a coaching business. So what magnetic coaches do is they share ideas. They share the idea of not having to take a sales call and growing your coaching business to $30,000 and $50,000 like my program does. They share ideas that get you excited about what the mechanism can do for your business, but they don't share it all because ultimately you need to pay the person and invest in them to get all the sauce and all the information to take them to the next step. This is a big one. Regular coaches have a roller coaster ride revenue cycle. Ebbs and flows. I've been there. I'm sure you listening have been there. Those suck. You could have a 30K month and then you can have a 10K month or a 40K month and a 5K month. I've truly been there and they're not fun. So that's what made me really develop this process as a magnetic coach to hone in on reoccurring revenue. This is a big pillar of a magnetic coach because we don't want to start the month at zero. That's no fun. You don't want to be chasing a new client every single month starting at $0 and having to go from 0 to 30K. It's funny, like you look at these testimonials, right, that people go from 0 to 30K or 0 to 50K. I have some of these case studies for my own clients. I have a client that even went from 0 to 100K in 7 months. What is funny about those testimonials is the person who's probably coaching them is also going from 0 to 30K. Yes, they might be making 30K, 40K every single month, which is awesome, but they're starting at 0 from day one. Reoccurring revenue and having clients who pay you every week and every month is a big key to be able to grow a long-lasting business and have positive cash flow. And that's exactly what we do with magnetic coaches. So we don't want roller coaster revenue. The next one is regular coaches have a limited number of offers that they can share on a daily basis. So think about how many sales calls you've taken in a day. What's like the most sales calls you've taken in one day? As one individual, you probably take 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8 at most, and your eyes are bleeding by the end of it. You're completely exhausted. It's no fun. There's a limited amount of offers. And then if you want to go down the route and argue with me that you could get sales teams, which are disgusting, and you don't want to run a sales team that's no fun and managing other people, yes, you can increase the amount of offers you share, but still, each person is limited to a number of offers because they can only take so many calls in a day, and you're not even sharing an offer probably on every single call. So that's just not a sustainable way to grow a business. So that's what regular coaches do. What we do with magnetic coaches is we have an unlimited number of offers we can share because we sell through DMs. We don't sell over sales calls. So you can have multiple conversations at a given moment with multiple different people, hundreds of people on a given day perhaps, and have personal conversations with each and every one of them and be able to offer every single one of them with our process, which is incredible. So there's really an unlimited amount of offers that you can present on a daily basis. Regular coaches will take clients whenever. You know, when they think about clients, they think about money, right? So they can take clients whenever they want, and that's honestly not a good thing. You want to create real scarcity and urgency in your business. So what magnetic coaches do is we cap available spots. I didn't spell available right, but that's okay. It should be IL, but that's fine because it doesn't matter. So this is a big key too, because you want to create urgency. You want to have a wait list. You want to have a list of people that are excited to get onto your slots. And every month you can open up new spots, maybe 10 spots, 15 or 20, whatever they may look like. And people are going to pour in wanting to join your program because you've built up that nurture and that trust and that authority over time. With regular coaches, there is none of that. It's like fake urgency or scarcity because they can take clients whenever they want. So in itself, in the magnetic coach process in itself, we build scarcity and urgency, and you can't miss it because it's within the program that I built for you. The next thing is they struggle to get ahead, which if you've ever felt this, which I'm sure you have, regardless if you felt in your coaching business, you felt in your life, it sucks to not be able to get ahead. Regular coaches are not able to do so. And the good old magnetic coach stays ahead. And this kind of carries back to that point I just made about having that wait list. That's how you can get ahead. You can know that you have warm buyers ready to buy from you that are just sitting, kind of nurturing within your email list or within your social following or in your DMs. And that's how you can get ahead. The next thing that regular coaches do is they're actually afraid to send offers daily. You know, if you're a coach listening to this and your client, and say you've advised your client to send an email a day. I've done that. I've done it for myself. I've done it for clients. I've advised them to do it, and they get literally scared to do that. And what they're essentially saying is they're scared to offer every single day, that they're going to get unsubscribers and people are going to go away. Anyone that leaves your world is never going to buy anyway, so it's fine. Those that will stick around are your buyers, and that's what you want. You'd rather have a 500-person email list of nurtured buyers than a 5,000-person email list of people that are never going to buy. So regular coaches are afraid to send an offer daily. Magnetic coaches willingly offer daily. You can literally send an offer every day in an email. You can make a story post on your Instagram. You can run an ad. You can be offering people on a daily basis, and that's how you get paid every single day. Hopefully that wasn't a shock to you. The regular coach works with a repel system. They actually don't attract clients, they repel them away, like you have ant spray or something. What we do with magnetic coaches is we have an attraction system. If you've read any types of books, as you can see behind me, I'm a big book guy, a voracious reader. If you've read any type of book, you probably learned about law of attraction. Attraction's in that name. You want to be attracting the right people. You don't want to repel them. And that's how you're able to do that with this, and you're able to do that with the magnetic coach model. Oh, almost screwed that up. We don't want to put a red text over there on the regular coach's side. Regular coaches will run paid ads, let's just say for calls, while magnetic coaches will run paid ads to close deals. Let's just skip the call process. You can totally do it, and you don't want to create any friction in your business. That's something I learned when I was building a startup app years ago, that you don't want to create unnecessary friction in your business, which can stunt the customer journey. Having a call is that. You're stunting the growth of the journey. No one wants to be sold to. No one wants to hop on a call and get sold to. So if you're running ads, don't run them to calls, run them to close deals. Run them to inviting the people into your world to message you for more information, then have a legitimate conversation with them, and then simply present the offer in the way that we do within the magnetic coaching realm, which is with a Google Doc. This is another point I want to echo, but regular coaches will create fake scarcity plus urgency, and magnetic coaches will have real plus urgency, real scarcity and urgency. And I just wanted, and I highlighted a bit of that earlier on this video, but we do that by capping spots. We do that by having certain bonuses in place, and we do that with cash campaigns that we can implement to get people to make quick action to get involved in what we have to offer them. Regular coaches need big teams to scale. You need an appointment setter. You need a closer. You need content people. You need a video editor. You need all these people to help you scale. And then you need client success coaches to manage all these employees. The Magnetic Coach program process, you can have people if you want other people to help you. I have a video editor. That's fine to have one. But you can handle everybody as a one-man team with a simple VA. You don't need all these different people and pay out a bunch of people to have high expenses. This is a high-margin business model for coaches. So Magnetic Coaches are a one-man or a woman show plus VA. At a bare minimum, like, that's all you need. You don't need a big team to scale, and you can get to high multiples, high numbers with that team. Regular coaches are revenue driven. If you've been in the coaching space for a while, you probably saw people making $200,000 in a month or $200,000 in a day, kind of like in the e-commerce space. Little do you know, those are low profit numbers. They're high revenue numbers, but low profit numbers. And yes, they look showy and they can get sales and they can get people roped in, but they're not something that we are concerned about as profit-driven coaches, as Magnetic Coaches. It's cash collected that matters. Low expenses, high revenue, high margins, a lot of profit. That's how you can change your life. That's how you can change your business. We don't care about big revenue numbers. Of course, we're going to have big revenue numbers as part of being a profit-driven business, but it's profit which is what matters the most. Regular coaches start the month at $0, while Magnetic Coaches start at a healthy rev number, because we focus on MRR or even WRR, which is weekly recurring revenue. It's stressful to run a business. We know that. We're all coaches here if you're watching this video. But what's even more stressful is starting every month at $0 and having to work your butt off just to get to the same revenue number that you were at the previous month. And I've been there, and it's not fun. And then lastly, just to have some humor, the regular coach is a boo-boo coach. No fun. And a Magnetic Coach is exactly that. They're a Magnetic Coach. So that's what you have, folks. This is the difference between regular coaches and Magnetic Coaches. If you want to learn more about my autopilot attraction funnel to allow you to become a Magnetic Coach, then just go onto Instagram. You can find my link down in the description. My account is @OwenSamBiz, and you can DM me the word autopilot, and I will get you more information to see if you're a good fit to become our next Magnetic Coach. It's not for everyone. You got to fit the marker. We do cap spots. We do have a vetting process without a single sales call. We will do it all in voice messaging or with the written word in your DMs. But DM me the word autopilot to get more information. If you want to learn specifically about my autopilot attraction funnel, then you can watch that video right here, or perhaps it's popped up over here, and I will show you the whole process of what we do within that funnel. But if you're looking for the fast track way and you want to grow with real individuals, real coaches that are magnetic, that are attracting their ideal clients on a day-to-day basis, then Magnetic Coach is definitely the place for you. But if you want to keep starting the month at $0, if you want to keep taking sales calls, and if you want to keep doing all the things I listed here as a regular coach, then go for it, and I wish you the best. But till next time, I'll see you on the next video.